Hello guys, it's me, Lucky for Whitey Bunny. Well, I'm afraid for the Pibby community, this is for the Pibby community that I talked about. Okay, sad news to all of the Pibby communities. Pibby is officially dead. Yep, Pibby didn't get greenlit at all. According to the Adult Swim Reddit post. Wow, look at this. Look at it. Look at it. So I'm gonna read this to all of you guys. Let's go. Here's an update about what Pibby creator GREENLIT has been up to lately. What's up with Pibby? Sadly, Pibby is dead. Realistically, there will never be anything else made in the Pibbyverse. This obviously sucks for Dodge and for everyone who has supported it. A peek behind the scenes. Pibby was in development for a long time. By the time the shorts went on YouTube, Cartoon Network had already essentially passed on the first version of the series. The shorts' popularity briefly kept the series alive, which meant that Dodge returned to the development process, and led to the April Fool's activation on Adult Swim. But ultimately, CN couldn't find a home for it as Adult Swim or elsewhere. Generally speaking, this was for all the usual reasons having to do with executives and budgets and copyright mandates and other extremely stupid stuff. The specific creator desire for Pibby to cross over into existing IP universes did not help. The result all of this, and I am editorializing here as his friend, so do not quote this, was extremely for Dodge development can be very painful, even in the best of circumstances, but Dodge toiled for several years, full-time often by himself, on an idea he believed in, then discovered that millions of other people also believed in it, and yet he still got rejected multiple times by the important people for reasons beyond his control. This is basically an artist's nightmare. I am telling you guys this mostly so people stop messaging him about it on Instagram. What is Dodge doing now? Plug time. Dodge is helping me launch a humor company called Chortle. He and I are all pals who met at the Upright Citizens Brigade and worked together at Nickelodeon, where I was a writer and voice actor on Glitch Techs. If you're not aware, the US animation industry is in an incredibly rough patch right now. Another thing that likely affected Pibby, Chortle is a partial reaction to that people are trying to create a suitable workplace for independent writers and artists. Hopefully someday that even includes full-length animated features and series. So, that was the guy who wrote this, who's friends with Dodge who wrote this. But thank you, Dodge's friend who wrote this message to everyone. Well, next off, I made a post about this. That I made the art when I was crying, and then Smiley tells me what's wrong, and that's what it accepts me, as I already told you about this. That means Pibby is no longer greenlit forever. I'm heartbroken right now. Goodbye, Pibby, forever. Yep. But don't worry, guys. I'll still be in the Pibby community no matter what. I'll always support her. I will always support community, fan art, and others, whatever. But don't worry. I could still make fan art for Pibby and the Pibby OCs. Like that. Okay, there's some others who created the Pibby art that Pibby got cancelled, and here they are from the Pibby communities I support. The first Pibby Dead fan art is from EmojiGen12 on Instagram. So we got Pibby and Bun Bun on this picture. Then Pibby says, "Don't forget to learn with me, okay?" Next slide is when Bun Bun is standing next to Pibby's grave and said, "Okay." Very, very, very depressing. And he is so super sad. Bun Bun is so me for real. And you can see or not, it says R.I.P. Pibby series 2021 to 2024. Really devastating, isn't it? The next Pibby dead art is from X10 from Instagram or Twitter. And wow, X10 drawing of Pibby as an angel is so beautiful. I like their drawings though. I like it. Okay, the caption says, "Death to the sun. You meant a lot to me, and I will never forget that I will always keep fighting for you." Dang, that's a very, very nice speech. Well, you can check the rest from anybody else who is in the Pibby community on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, etc. Maybe even Discord and Reddit. Yeah, like that. They also did Pibby dead arts as well. That's so sad, isn't it? So, next up, we got the leaker, who already know that Pibby is dead. So the great news is that Zero will upload the full animatic pilot of Pibby in the next few days. Okay, here's what he said. "But now that it's officially dead, I'll release the full animatic in a few days. I just need a little time to put it up." So that screenshot is from the Pibby fanbase server on Discord. The male Adult Swim on Twitter X just screenshot. Man, thank you, Zero. Thank you, Zero. Thank you for giving us the full animatic just in a few days. Thank you. I'm so proud of you. Remember that time that Dodge GREENLIT posted about Pibby didn't get greenlit back in October of 2023? It says Pibby won't get greenlit, like we won't be, and it says for now Pibby won't get greenlit. So Pibby is now dead and didn't get greenlit and now cancelled. Why? Why? Just why? Then later he posted his own Pibby concept arts, so what the show would look like in an early production of Pibby, like that. And now 2024 is ruined because of a animation situation. Against this horrible CEO from WBD called David Zaslav. So David Zaslav, you know reason why I hate this guy, because he's been decided to remove any of the Cartoon Network shows that is on Max, and then removed it. And number two, he shelved Coyote vs. Acme being shelved and most likely cancelled, but we don't want this movie be cancelled. Well, if you don't know what Coyote vs. Acme means, it's like a movie. It's like a Looney Tunes movie that we really, really wanted. Like, it's like a live action animation thingy that the Looney Tunes supporters that they want. And they included a hashtag saying, "Release Coyote vs. Acme." I really like that. Yeah, and save Coyote vs. Acme, whatever. But most important of all, as well, save Pibby! And greenlight Pibby! Go! Don't let the animation die! Don't let the animation die! And most likely of all, that we hate David Zaslav for hashtag Fire David Zaslav! Fire David Zaslav! And put a nerdy emoji face on his face. This is what he gets. This is what he gets. As well, for the Pibby haters, if you feel happy about that Pibby got cancelled, screw you. You got no life. And don't come back. Never. Go away if you don't like Pibby, or the darkness will consume you. Okay? Go away. Come on. Screw. Go to the bin. The Pibby haters will go to the bin. Yeah. Go, yeah. Pibby supporters, yay. Pibby haters, boo. Well, in conclusion, I would like to give a shout out and thanks to the fans of Pibby and the Pibby communities who support Pibby in our lives. I will mention the Pibby supporters who are in YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter, or anything, or any platforms. Yeah, like that. So, thank you for watching. Pibby, I'm always here for you. You deserve to be greenlit. You didn't deserve to get cancelled. But thank you, Pibby. I always support you no matter what. I will make more fanarts for you, always. This is LTYTB sign off. Thank you. Goodbye.